Oh man, this is huge because the market was expecting at the Bitcoin Miami Conference 2022 that Strike, Jack Mallers, the CEO of Strike, would announce a partnership with Apple. That partnership did not come and the Bitcoin price has not moved from 43,000. But I think what we've just heard from Jack Mallers is going to be historical. He's announced a change which will disrupt the market, which as we've known it. Visa, MasterCard, the payment rails which we've come to know for the last 55 years. He's just announced not only an integration of Strike with Shopify, which he just side noted, which you'll see during my live reaction, but also he announced that payments can be made over the Tor network via the Lightning network as well. This is huge. Let's listen in to my live reaction of what Jack Mallers just announced at the Bitcoin Miami conference.
Look like I'm about to show you. I'm about to reel off a bunch of announcements. Here we go.
That's big.
So first and foremost, Strike's officially partnered with Shopify. Yeah. So it's live.
By the way, this
check it
CEO
out.
is 27 years old,
And
CEO of Strike.
As soon, so I mean, guys, I'm a kid, man. I love this shit. The world's gonna regret giving me this much attention, man. And so I call.
Love it. He's like a rapper.
I dream. I look
CEO.
up to this brand, Warren Lotus. It's one of the best streetwear fashion brands in the world. Like all my favorite athletes and my favorite rappers, they all wear it. Super popular.
Clearly, he's inspired by
I
rappers.
call him. I'm like, yo, guys.
Come on, let's hear it.
There's a cheaper, faster, more innovative, more inclusive way to accept payments. I'm not pulling your chain, bro. I swear to God. You use Shopify, right? He goes, yeah, I use Shopify. I mean, and I know that you use the Waza rails from 1949. But let me plug you into this. Let me plug you into this. And so, this is a demo. Watch this. Oh.
There's always a tech problem, huh? His video won't play.
How do I play the video, guys? You guys are killing me.
Come on, guys.
You guys are killing me. Oh, we got it. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're going to run
No one's
over,
going to go
but that's
anywhere.
all
We won't
right.
know what the announcement is. Stayed up this long.
Hold tight. I got some really crazy shit coming. Hold tight.
Better do.
Huh? All right.
Okay, so he's
Boom.
paid in
Okay.
sats.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Nice.
Hey,
Pretty fast.
the next video is very, very important. The next video is very, very important. Okay, that's fucking cool. It's really fucking cool that Cash App just checked out with Warren. Now, I want to walk you through this. Let's go through it. Let's break it down. It looked like a lot of magic. What just happened? The transaction, I'll publish this. You can play it back. It's $115.94. Okay, so Warren was the merchant, and Cash App was on the consumer side. This is shit that has never been possible. First innovation since 1949.
Oh.
Okay?
So true. Visa,
So
MasterCard.
boom, we initiate the payment.
This is a
What
big kick
happened?
in their teeth, man. Visa,
The
MasterCard.
Cash App user spent just over 250,000 sats. the Bitcoin hopped on to the superior payment network, the one that's better than the Boomer was AmeriCard network.
My Visa.
There's only 2
MasterCard.
parties involved in this transaction. There were not 3 other intermediaries. Only 2. The Bitcoin moved at the speed of light, and then just before it got there,
Yep.
converted to dollars, and Warren got
Yes.
$150, $15.94, and he was mind blown.
That's perfect for merchants.
He was like,
they can
yo,
just
it didn't
receive
work.
the currency.
I didn't get
fiat.
any Bitcoin. I'm like, no, dude, I know. He's like, how am I going to report this on my audit financials? We're a big company. We sell millions of dollars at close every single launch.
Yes.
That was insane. It just got there right away. Right? And I could have used Strike on this side if I wanted to. And so I don't like spending my Bitcoin. I could have spent the dollars, and it could have auto-converted. Even cooler, a user in Australia could have used the wallet of Satoshi and used Aussie dollars, right? And if Warren, the thing that's cool about Warren, whatever happens on the left, Warren gets $115.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what's going on the left. Warren used a superior payment network to receive the $115.94.
That's big for merchants.
He doesn't need to report BTC on his balance sheet.
Nope.
He doesn't have to deal with volatility. All of what the boomers say about this industry and this payment network is not true.
Super easy for them.
If Warren wants to go buy Bitcoin with it, he can. It's about this. It's just about using this
Changing
replace
the rails,
the old.
right? Which Visa and MasterCard have had a monopoly over, is changing those rails.
So Warren, actually, I got to plug this in. He decided to just drop some new clothes today. They sell out really, really fast. I got one of my best friends in the front row. I'm like, dude, now this is definitely running over. I want the black one. But at 5 p.m. Eastern, you can go buy Warren Lotus gear with your Cash App, with your Node over Tor. You could do anything you want. He's going to get dollars no matter what. That's real. You can go check it out. Okay. So we did the e-commerce stuff. That's good. Now, any online merchant that uses Shopify can accept payments
big.
without the 1949 Boomer Network, receive it instantly, cash final, no intermediary, no 3% fee, no, hey, I'm just going to hold on to that shit. But what about this?
Wiping out that 3% fee.
80% of payments are still done in person. No matter how innovative Cash App is, no matter how awesome Venmo is, no matter how cool Robinhood is, they all integrate the Lightning Network. It doesn't matter. Because when I walk into a grocery store, they don't understand it. They only understand the Diners Club Caviar Party.
Mm.
So that's why Strike's also partnered with Blackhawk. Blackhawk is one of the largest payment providers in the world for alternative payments. They have 400,000 storefronts and 37,000 partners.
Nice.
They're the ones that are behind shit like this. Have you ever checked yourself out at a CVS? You ever used one of these? And then my haymaker, we've also partnered with the largest point-of-sale provider in the entire planet, NCR.
It's huge. NTR are huge.
Yeah.
1 in 6 POS softwares. Wow, is from NTR across the globe. That is big.
Because we just got to give merchants the new superior alternative payment network. And so, this year, have you guys ever shopped at any of these? Any of these? Yeah.
McDonald's, Walmart, Macy's, Circle,
McDonald's, Walmart, Macy's.
Wendy's, or Tim Hortons, Krispy Kreme,
Best Buy. I mean,
EBS.
no, this is not in another country.
Starbucks.
This is not a test pilot
Lowe's.
somewhere. No, this is in the United
Home Depot.
States of America. You're going to be able to walk in to a grocery store, to Whole Foods, to Chipotle. You want to use a Lightning node over Tor? You do that. You want to use the Cash App? You do that. Let's walk through that.
Very smart.
Those point-of-sale systems haven't had a new superior payment network in 55 years. 55 years they haven't had a better way of getting dollars, and merchants been abused by inflated pricing from the elite for 55 years. That grocery store just got my dollars or my Bitcoin or my note over Tor. It doesn't matter. Instantly and for free. A superior, inclusive, innovative payment network. All right, back to the cartoons. Let's go. So the payment was $1.46. This payment network could do any size, by the way. It doesn't matter. So all we did was took this, right, 1949, dust the cobwebs off. We added this. And so we used the superior monetary network, and the first transaction was my node over Tor, right? I spent, what did I spend? A little over 3,000 sats for Coke over Tor. It's a joke that writes itself, honestly. And the Bitcoin hopped onto the superior payment rail at the speed of light, entered into the store, and then right before it turned itself into dollars.
Converts into dollars right before, so the merchant receives dollars.
It's no different than someone using...
They can't refuse it.
...their Apple Card or their Cash Card.
Exactly.
Or a card issued by their bank. They just get dollars. They don't care. It's just way cheaper, way better, way more customers, way more global. That's it.
Guys, this is arguably much bigger
and
than
then the second one, I used the Cash App.
This is huge.
70 million Americans can do this. 70 million Americans can settle directly without Waza payment networks in 1949 with merchants. Sats left my wallet, dollars enter the account. Then the third was Moon Wallet. I care so much about this that I integrated the Boomer gun scanner so you could show your phone with an open interoperable QR code, and they could scan your phone and be interoperable to settle dollars with them. I could have used Strike. No excuse. If I didn't want to spend my Bitcoin, I wanted to do dollars over the Lightning Network. I could have used, if the boomers want to come on, they could come on. It's for everybody.
He's so rough
if a
with the
bank
boomers, man.
integrates with the Lightning Network and they want to issue my payment, they can. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And the merchant could have been Square. Could have been a Square point of sale terminal. The point is this.
Doesn't matter what the POS terminal
is. It's a superior payments network that we've been longing for 55 years. It's just better. No boomer cheat sheets, no Waza, no late 2 to 15-day settlement. It's this. It's this. Anyone can build anything. Anyone can build anything. Because you know the America that I want to walk into? When I walk into Whole Foods, when I walk into Chipotle later this year and now, I want to be able to use my Lightning node over Tor if I care about my privacy. I want to be able to use the Cash App. I want the Elon Musks and the Jack Dorseys and the Jeff Bezos and everyone in this room to be able to compete and build tools for me to check out at Walmart and sit on the same level playing field as the banks and the card networks. And it's an open standard. May the best man win.
Wow. This is big shots at Visa, MasterCard. They've not had any competition all this time. They've controlled this, charging 3% to merchants. And it's just been, that's how it is.
Done.
That's the status quo.
So in order
he's not done.
To ensure that, because at the end of the day, this is a better United States of America. With an open payment standard, there is no American left behind. Elizabeth Warren, if you don't like the way it's volatile, if you don't like the way the logo looks, if you don't like the fact that I curse, I'm sorry, I am who I am. But you cannot argue with the fact that an open payment standard, that any bank that doesn't bank a U.S. customer, they could download an open source wallet, they could check out at Walmart themselves. This is about America. And we need to protect our ability to innovate. Yes. Yes.
The IRS are not going to be happy.
It's better for everybody. It's better for business. Grows your margins. It's more inclusive. It's more
much
innovative.
Better margins
it's
for the
cheaper.
merchants.
It's faster.
3% off.
Nobody loses. Everybody's
customers.
invited. It's a fair game. And so that's why I've also been working with policymakers to ensure that we have the right to do that. We have the right to do that, to innovate and build freely in this country. So I've been working with Senator Lummis to make sure that in this country, in the United States of America, that we support this open payment standard and it isn't threatened by anybody else. So the quote reads, "If America wants to remain the global financial leader, we need to foster innovation. Stripe's announcement is a valuable contribution toward bringing America's financial system into the 21st century. I'm working to bring smart legislation to the digital asset space so that innovators like this can be integrated into America's financial services industry, and by doing so, we can protect consumers and empower individuals and small businesses by encouraging responsible innovation." This is 55 years in the making.
Huge announcement by Jack Mallers, CEO of Stripe. Obviously, the integration with Shopify to make sure e-commerce merchants can now accept payments through the Cash App. That was huge. But it was almost as if he just glossed over that, because the big thing is him attacking Visa, MasterCard without saying their names. He wants to change the 55-year-old payment rails, the old infrastructure, charging merchants for all these years 3% to receive transactions. He's saying, no, we could pay over Tor. We can pay using the Lightning Network. Your Bitcoin can be converted at the last inch after traveling on the Lightning Network back into fiat currency and handed over to the merchants in fiat currency. Instantly, speed, they can have all of it without the fees. And this makes it huge. The fact that he's partnering with Blackhawk, he's partnering with NCR, the POS systems, means you can go into Macy's, means you can go to Home Depot, you can go into Lowe's, you can go to Starbucks and Wendy's and so many huge brands and pay over Tor on the Lightning Network. This is huge. And I don't think the market is quite comprehending what is going on. At the time, we can see Bitcoin tonight is not really pumping. I mean, they were expecting some sort of news from Apple, and you can see Bitcoin is just holding here at 43.5. I don't think the market has comprehended how huge this is, but this may well be a historical moment for Bitcoin, and probably one of the biggest announcements we've seen in a very long time on Bitcoin. Jack Mallers, absolute beast, 27-year-old CEO of Stripe. Some people may not like him, may have a Marmite type of character, but he's working on some huge things, which ultimately he's writing history. This is something that hasn't been addressed for 55 years, and he's attempting to do so. Now, he's going to face some issues. There will be regulatory hurdles, whether this goes through. The IRS is going to have kittens, as will the SEC, as will Janet Yellen, and we'll have to see how this progresses. But this is huge. I mean, the Shopify integration on its own is huge. So huge kudos to Jack Mallers and the team, and it was a big news coming from the Bitcoin Miami conference. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.